Hey family, in today's video I'm going to go through the new way we ship out our packages. Now we've been using this app for about 6 months. We've been able to save a lot of money using this new feature. I seen that our old video's been able to get a lot of views, and I didn't want to come and show you something new without giving it a tried and true couple of months, seeing how it works, to be able to show you the benefits, the nuances, the pitfalls to keep in mind and look out for. Alright, so without any further ado, I'm going to talk about this new app called Shippo. Now the thing that I really like about the app is that it funnels orders not just from one. If you had several sites, you can all funnel it to this one app, whether it's Wix, Shopify, etc. Right, you can now create bulk labels. One of the issues with the Wix shipping option is that you could not create bulk labels. You had to ship it out one at a time, over and over and over, which is tedious and it can take up a lot of time. It's easier to have your presets, select them, and hit print. Another thing that I like about it is that it actually gives you the cheapest and fastest option for your packages. Not just USPS, but now you have several others like DHL, if that's available in your area, USPS, FedEx, and a lot of other mail carriers that are in your area. You'll find them here on this platform. Another thing I liked about it is that customers get delivery notifications. In Wix, you couldn't set that up as an automation. You had to hit the button to let them know that they got it, right? And Go Shippo, or in Shippo, you have the ability to configure, hey, once I purchase a label, you can say give them a shipping notification that is on its way immediately, or you can delay it, which is great because if there's a turnaround time from when you actually print your label to package your package and send it to the post office and have the post office pick it up, at least when the person is getting their notification, they're not seeing that label's created. They can actually see that, okay, it's actually in delivery. So I'll show you a rule of practice. For us, we like to stag it just by a 24-hour window from when we create the label to when it goes out, so that when they're seeing it, they're already seeing it in progress, and that just reduces the amount of calls that you got. I hope that was clear. Another thing I like about it is that you get analytics on the overall cost, right? You can get breakdown on how much you spent. They'll let you know your average shipping cost, which is good if you're going to have a sale or a strategy and you're going to do free shipping, or if you're going to give a discount. It will let you know on average, based on the volume of orders that you've done, what that cost may look like for you. And I also want to mention that the branding features that go along with it, whether it's on the label itself, the tracking, right? You can be able to add coupons or other reminders or highlight other sales or promotion that you have going on, so that when they click on their package or click to see the tracking, they can be able to helpfully get you some additional revenue. All right, and they have custom automations. I'm not going to go into the automations too much. I'm not going to go into automations at all in this one. I'm going to do another video, which is a lengthier one, which will show you some of the tips, tricks, and techniques that has helped us to efficiently streamline packaging. That will help you to save time, especially if you have a lot of orders. Alright, so without any further ado, we'll go into the app, show you how to find it, show you the pricing differences as a example, so you can truly see what the benefit of this application itself. Right, so let's cover some of the basics. Right, to be able to find the app, you can go to the app, your app market, right, which is under your dashboard. You go to manage apps, and then in manage apps, right, you will go to get more apps. As you can see, mine is already added. And then you would would just type Shippo. If you see me or if you hear me say go Shippo sometimes, just bear with me. To get to the app, the website is goshippo.com. All right, and it's here. When you click here, you would see it would give you a prompt to add to your site. In this case, because it's already installed, hit open. And from there, I would say that they do have pricing. I'm gonna go to the app just so you can see it. So like I said, the addresses or the web address is goshippo.com. And if I go into pricing, you see that they do have a free starter program, and then they have monthly premiums, right, which is based off of your volume, right? And that's what it looks like. Now, what I would say, which is really cool, and I don't think a lot of people know about it, and I don't think that Wix does a very good job promoting it as well. You have, under your premium plan, under the e-commerce, you have the ability for advanced shipping, right? And it's letting you know here that it's connected to advanced shipping apps. So GoShippo is one of those apps, so that $10 a month or 20 or 30 depending on your volume is not applicable. Now what I would say is we've done, the largest is about 700 and change per month, or 760, something like that per month, and we were never asked to pay an additional premium from GoShippo. So that's particularly cool. The only thing that you'll pay is pretty much the cost of the label, like you did when you were buying in your shipping label in Wix. So now that I've shown you how to get to it, let's do a case study of the price variation between Wix and Shippo. All right. So I have over here open under my orders, dashboard, store, orders. Right, I have an order here, and the cool thing about this is that I can give you a benefit, or I can give you an example where you can truly see the benefit of this app. As I've indicated in my last video, we live on the East Coast. We're like far on the East Coast, and now we're getting a lot more orders on the West Coast, not just due to the fact that we've dropped our shipping costs and provided a way for individuals to be able to buy it. In our old video, you seen that we would have a pop-up that says, hey, if you have 20, if your shipping is $20 or more, give us a call. Now we've been able to adjust for that region, and I'll tell you how you can learn about that in a little bit. Here, we're going to create a shipping label, right? Create a shipping label, and let's say our product size is, I'll do a medium, 10 by 10 by 10, and it's 4.7 for the product that they ordered. And right, it won't allow you to hit first class because it's going to exceed the maximum limit, right, which is just before 1 pound, right, 0.8 ounces. So I'm going to hit priority mail. Right, it's telling me to get this to California. It's going to cost $27.95. Right, now that's just what they're charging, and that would be legitimate if you're shipping out this one package. But with GoShippo, you get an opportunity to have a commercial account. So here's the same order. I'm going to just go through it again. Right, medium box. I want you to see that the dimensions are the same. Right, so we've pre-configured our medium box to be 10 by 10 by 10. Here are other ones that we've pre-configured as well, but we'll get into that in the next video. Same product weight. Right, now when we hit save, right, we see here that the charge is $22.71. So if we stay with the same provider, the same carrier, you already see that we're saving about $5 and change, right? Just between the two. Now, anybody that knows, and as I indicated on the last video, what this person ordered can fit in a flat rate box. So if we were to do a flat rate, just looking at the same provider, if we were to do a flat rate, I'm going to scroll down to medium flat rate box. Priority, we see that the flat rate is $16.25, which is what the average customer would pay going into a United States Postal Service. Now, if we go here and I select flat rate, provider, I'm going to go down to medium flat rate here. Hit save. You see that it's $14.50, right? Which, once again, few dollars, but few dollars over time, it adds up. Now here's a benefit or beneficial feature. So I'm gonna send this back to 10 by 10 by 10, right? Let's say the item couldn't fit in the flat rate box or what have you. If I click over here, and I pre-configured ours to have USPS as the standard. Usually when you first set up, your standard is going to be the cheapest, but for you to see other providers and what they're charging, this little arrow here, you click on it and you'll see that the cheapest to get this package to California to the customer that purchased is actually $14.31, right? In comparison to $27.95, right? You're saving about $13 to get this package across, right? Now, depending on what your promises are to be able to guarantee sales, some individuals do, 2-day fast shipping. That reduces the barrier of purchase, right? If they say they can get it fast, they know that they can hold them accountable. There's an expectation to receive it fast. So even if you did, let's say, 2 or 3 day shipping, it's $19, which is still cheaper than in $27 if it couldn't fit in the flat rate. So this is just one example. You'll find, I did several tests before actually converting over to Go Shippo, and I found whether it was local or whether it was in a far off zone, right? So like I said, we are in the east. If it's all the way to the west, every range, the prices have always been better on Shippo, right? Even international, the internationals are a lot better. What I would say the downside that I've had with this app, there were a couple, but the cool thing is that I've emailed my concerns. I felt the search feature was very, very weak. I've seen improvements on that within the past couple of months. I can type in the order number and it show up. I can type the person's name and it show up, and I can type other specific things and it show up. I found that the DHL, right, we've been able to get a couple of orders internationally, right? The DHL has not worked. All right, going to the Caribbean islands, Europe, it has not worked. The UPS has worked, so that's been beneficial. And I find the benefits and the rate discounts a lot more going to Canada than going to Europe. There's still a price difference, but it isn't by much. And the UPS feature has been the best way to go when it came to that. So that's it for this video. Like I said, in the next video, I'll show you how we set up automations for, as you see here, how some of them are already preset, right? So that all I have to do is select buy instead of having to select order and package and things of that sort. I'll show you how we set up other automations, and show you a lot of the back end process of Shippo, which hopefully will make streamlining your business a little bit easier and a little bit more profitable for you. Right? As always, I thank you for your time. Every second that goes by, you will never get back. So I thank you for spending those couple of seconds with me. And as always, if you found this content valuable, please hit like, share it, subscribe it. It will let YouTube's algorithm know that this information is valuable and it will be helping us out a lot. If you want to see how we've been able to now structure videos by zones, which means that if a person is making a purchase from a particular state, that price point will be different than printing from or purchasing from other states. Like for example, now that our shipping in California is lower, we've been able to adjust shipping costs for the state of California so that if a person is in California ready to purchase our products, their shipping is already automatically adjusted to the beneficial price point and realistic price point of what their shipping would be, which reduces the haggle of having to call or find out how we can bring down their costs. Please take a look at the video in the description. I hope you found this helpful. I hope I was clear. I hope I didn't miss you or lose you at any point. If not, please write a comment on the bottom. Leave a comment and I will answer you. I'll do my best to answer you. Maybe a little bit sometimes, but I do get back. I value you. I appreciate you. See you on the next video.